Next, she's pop music's $80 million star. Now Janet Jackson opens up with Giselle Fernandez about power and success.
I can sit back and say, I actually did that, and take credit for it.
Welcome back to Access Hollywood's Women in Hollywood special. I'm Nancy O'Dell. Well, when it comes to the music business, she is one of the most successful women in the world. Right now, Janet Jackson is touring the country with her Velvet Rope Tour. And while it is the first time we've seen Jackson on stage in 4 years, she is once again proving she is a powerful female performer. And today, we uncover the secrets to Janet's success. She is, without a doubt, one of the top pop divas of this decade. And after selling 40 million albums worldwide, it's no surprise Janet Jackson is proud of her success.
I can sit back and say, I actually did that, and take credit for it. Baby, oh, baby.
Well, the road to Hollywood power player started 25 years ago, when a 7-year-old Janet sang on Dinah with her older brother, Randy. After some acting stints on sitcoms like Good Times and then later Different Strokes, Janet finally turned her talents towards singing.
It's Janet, Miss Jackson again.
Her music career began to soar with the 1986 release of her album, Control. But it was the Rhythm Nation album that carved Janet a place in Hollywood history, making her the first artist to have 7 top 5 singles from one album. And that feat broke the records held by both rocker Bruce Springsteen and her big brother, Michael. Since then, she's written and produced 2 more hugely successful albums, Janet and her latest, The Velvet Rope. But when the 32-year-old performer sat down recently with our Giselle Fernandez while on tour in London, she admitted she doesn't worry about the pressure of staying #1.
With that kind of pressure, does it, affect how you perform? Does it affect how you write and what you put out there, or no?
I think it's only pressure if you allow it to be, really, because people are going to say what they want to say. And say many different things, but if you allow it to get to you, then you're going to wind up stressing yourself out about it.
But so far, Janet has little need to worry. Just 2 years ago, she landed herself an $80 million record deal with Virgin Records, making her the highest-paid female in pop and earning even more than Madonna.
The highest-paid performer of all time.
Oh, God.
How do you deal with that?
How do I deal with it?
Yeah.
I don't think about that. I guess once the deal was done, it was just done, and I went about my life like I normally do.
And for Janet, a normal life is making music and then taking it on the road. She's known for her extravagant stage shows and being involved in practically every aspect of the tour.
What does it take for you to get ready to go on tour?
It's a lot of hard work. I mean, we have so many 6 days a week of rehearsals, 7 hours a day, and that's just, say, with the dancing. But then I have to run over with the band and not just go ahead and sing the songs with them, but go over the stuff with them, the set list, how I want the songs done, and
so you're totally in control of that.
Yeah.
You don't hand that over. You are right there.
And in addition to making a powerful presence on the music charts, Janet has made an impact on the big screen as well. Back in 1993, she made her feature film debut with Tupac Shakur in Poetic Justice and says she'd love to do more.
When are you going to get into that big screen acting gig we've been waiting to see you in?
After the tour, for sure.
Is that right?
Yeah, for sure.
But even though Janet may be phenomenally successful in practically every project she does, she says money isn't everything.
When people look at you and they say, you're Janet Jackson, you have it all,
they think, oh, you can pay all your bills. What are you complaining about? It's not about that. I'm human just like the next person. And I have pain just like the next person. We all experience it, no matter how wealthy or how poor you are.
But Janet says the key to her Hollywood success story is just plain determination.
Stay focused, and you cannot be stopped. You can do whatever your heart desires. It's tough. It's a tough journey, but you can do it. You can do it.
Now, Janet tells us that Velvet Rope is her most personal album to date, and that some of the songs are about real things from her childhood that she is still struggling to deal with. Janet wraps up her U.S. tour at Madison Square Garden in New York on October the 11th.
They didn't like the rules of rock and roll.